Yeah, Dada's going on the submarine. Dada's gotta go on the submarine for a little bit.
Huh?
Oh, I said Dada gotta go on the submarine for a little bit.
I'll see you in a couple weeks. I'm gonna be gone for a while.
Okay.
You gonna be good for Mama?
Yeah.
You gotta give me the best bud.
Oh, baby.
You're gonna be a good big brother?
Yes.
And the best. Alright. I love you, buddy. Can I switch? I love you, buddy. Safe. That's when you go home.
Mama, I want strawberries. Strawberries, I want strawberries.
They say get rich so I can buy all that I want, but I've got all the smiles that I need. They say get famous so everyone will know me, but that sounds like a movie I don't wanna see. They say get smart so I can solve any problem, as if they'll all go away. They say go hard, but I'm a softie deep inside, and I don't feel like hiding anymore. They say be nice, but I'd rather be kind and be there for those who are in need. They say you gotta think twice. Maybe we should think a little more about how we treat the world that we call home. They say settle down, but I ain't one for settling, so I'll just keep on chasing my dreams. They say grow up, as if it's a given, but I ain't taking those pills anymore. No. Ooh, got a joy that's overflowing. They say don't give it away, but I'll do it anyway. They say get real, but when the truth isn't valued, no one really knows how to feel.
You are a gassy boy.
Yes. Do you want the
I see the leftover milk in there. Rylan. Rylan Beckett. Alright.
I'm gonna play it on the
Good morning, you guys, and welcome to day 1 of solo parenting 2 kids. Wish me luck. We're off to a decent start despite the lack of sleep. Rowdy officially left this morning to head out to meet the boat. We had to drop him off at the airport at 4 o'clock. We got up at like 3 o'clock so I could make sure that baby was like fed changed, we tag teamed. I had baby, he had Nathan. Make sure Nathan got up and used the potty before we left. But it went smooth. I wasn't sure like if baby was gonna wake up halfway through the ride to the airport or the ride home and be angry, but everyone was calm and we were actually able to come home and go back to bed because we got home. We only live like 15 to 20 minutes from the airport, so we came back home. I just put everyone back in bed, put Rylan back in his swaddle, Nathan in our bed, and we snuggled and fell asleep till roughly 6:37, and then Nathan woke up and watched some cartoons in bed. Obviously he woke up a couple times to feed. We are in like an 1.5 to 2 hour window to feed. What's wrong?
I want in.
No, you're good. So he's, like I said, still waking up every 1.5 to 2 hours to feed, and then I change his diaper and we go from there. So we're off to a good start. I'm not sure what this is gonna entail because he's gonna be gone for indefinitely. I don't know. It was supposed to be a couple weeks, but that's not the case anymore. He originally, the boat was supposed to be back, yada yada. That's always the story. I never believe anything with boat schedule. Obviously I can't share anything boat schedule with you guys because OPSEC, but it just is always changing. I never believe anything until they're home. That's like the life of a milso. So it sounds like he is going to be missing Halloween now, so that's kind of a bummer because the boys were so excited
Okay, Mama,
to be
go.
decorating. You can wait a second.
Okay, go.
No, you need to wait a second. I will talk to you in a moment.
Soon.
Yeah, so the boys were really excited to be decorating, and now he's not gonna be here. We were gonna do like matching family costumes. Nathan is still really into Mario, so we were thinking about doing like me as Princess Peach, Nathan was gonna be Mario, we're gonna have Luigi, and Rowdy was gonna be Bowser. That's not happening anymore. I was like, we should just save money then if you're not gonna be here, and why do matching family costumes? And Rowdy was like, no, you need to do it still, because what are you gonna do when I'm on deployment? You guys just aren't gonna have fun? And I was like, no, we'll have fun. We just don't need to spend a ton of money on costumes if you're not gonna be here. So I do need to try on, we have a couple costumes hanging in the back of Nathan's closet that my mother-in-law had sent with us when we were PCSing. So I'm gonna see if either of those will fit him. Because if I don't have to spend money on a Halloween costume, I don't have to spend money. So there's that, and then let's see. This week has been kind of chaotic. We ended up taking Rylan back to the doctors. I don't know if I touched base. I think I did in my last vlog about how he was having a diaper rash when we took him to his 2-week appointment, and they prescribed us like a cream, and that didn't seem to be helping. It just progressively continued to get worse and worse and worse. So I made the executive decision to take him back, which he is 4 weeks today, you guys. I'll show you him later. He's like snuggle buggled into this thing, but 4 weeks as of today. And like I said, I thought he had to go in for like a month appointment, but apparently they don't do 1 month appointments here. They do 2 months. So I was like, what the heck do I do? He's not enrolled in Deers yet, but hey, they were able to get me an appointment just for his bottom, which was absurdly long. We were there for like 2 hours, y'all, for them to look at his butt. But they looked at it, they said it actually does look like it's healing, even though in my mama eyes, it definitely got worse from when they saw it. We woke up one morning and it was so red and inflamed, and there were little spots that were like bleeding, and I felt so god awful, like I'm failing as a mom. Nathan never had a single diaper rash, like, and now he's potty trained, so legit never had a single diaper rash his entire life. And we're starting off right off the bat with Rylan, so my brain was like, is it the diapers? Is it the wipes? Does he just have a sensitive bottom? Which is what it sounds like, that he just has a sensitive bottom, and until he stops peeing and pooping so much and his like digestive system like regulates, it's just something we're gonna have to live with. So they did prescribe us, fun fact, if you are struggling with diaper rash on your little one, they told us to use hydrocortisone, which I always thought was like for bug bites and like stuff, but anti-itch hydrocortisone cream is what they prescribed. And before we were able to pick up his prescription, since we had to wait for the pharmacy to be open the next day, we went to Target and just bought like an over-the-counter one, and that seems to be helping tremendously. So we have been applying that in addition to the Aquaphor over the top, and it's clearing up. So that is the saga this week. I figured I would take you guys along on my first day of solo parenting and we'll go from there. It's gonna be a lazy day at home, cleaning up, hanging out with Nate, keeping the babies alive. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. Also, just quick update on this baby carrier. I am really liking it. I still love my Ergo just because it's so much easier just to like quickly clip on. It's like 2 clips. You clip the waist, throw them in, clip it over your back. So it's way faster. I feel like this one is way more time consuming to put on, but it's way more comfortable to wear around the house. And I feel like at this stage where he can't hold his neck up yet, he's way more secure in it and like up to my chest, where the Ergo, I feel like his neck is flopping around if I'm not holding it. So if you're looking for an easy non-tie wrap carrier, definitely look at the Baby Katon because it's super cozy and I've mastered putting it on. It's not as hard and like daunting and overwhelming like as the first time I looked at it. So you could do it, but check this one out if the tie wraps look super scary to you. And Rylan seems to like it too, so there he is. Bless you. Bless you. Whoa. Life of a military spouse. Sea bags. Always lying around everywhere. Day 1 is off to a good start. Feeling good. The bedroom is clean, so I feel like that always helps my mental clarity when the house is clean, so yay. Rylan was pretty chill. He just hung out in his bassinet and allowed me to straighten up. On another episode of making our military house a home, I recently bought this bookcase. By recently, I mean like this week. It came pretty fast. And Rowdy helped me build it before he left, but I love it. It matches like the rest of our furniture perfectly, and it was a steal. I paid $120 on Amazon for it, and it's actually pretty nice quality. I was looking at this like $300 one, and Rowdy talked me down to this one, and I'm happy he did because it's gorgeous. I was a little bit concerned because the reviews on Amazon were kind of like 50-50. There was only like 30 reviews or something like that, and half of them were good and half of them were bad, but I'm happy I took the risk because it turned out really pretty. Now let me know how I should style this because that's a project for another day. I'm Maui.
Don't go on that boat.
Yeah, where's Moana?
I don't know. I found him.
Hey Moana.
I think that fits.
She fits. She can go up top.
Yes.
What can I say except you're welcome?
She's going there.
He's gonna stand on her head. You're silly. I don't know how I managed it, but nap is going good. Nady went down for nap without any arguments, or at least he hasn't gotten up yet. And Rylan is napping too. So I'm trying out putting him in his bassinet. For like the previous 4 weeks, he's basically been contact napping on me because Rowdy's been home. It's been easy. I can do that, and Rowdy was able to take care of Nathan. But I want to start getting him used to being laid down for nap time, just because it would be easier with balancing 2 kids. He sleeps a lot, to be able to like set him down in his bassinet and not be like waking up every single time I set him down, which was how Nathan was. So so far so good. He is stirring a little bit, I think just because his reflex, or not reflex, where like, you know, they stir themselves. So we'll see how long he stays down, but yeah, so that's nice. Also, I'll show you guys when the boys wake up, we did upgrade the baby monitors to the Wise cameras that I was telling you about, and so much better. So, oh, I spoke too soon. Rylan is stirring, but we'll see if he settles, and if not, I'm gonna snuggle him. So we'll see. We're gonna slowly try to get him used to being in his bassinet for naps. So I did speak too soon. We have switched over to the baby carrier. But like I said, this is my Ergo, and it's just so much more convenient than the other one, like for quick wise, because it just has, like I said, the buckle here and the buckle there. So he has settled. I'm gonna get myself some lunch while Nady is sleeping. Gonna warm up some leftover chili that a friend of ours from our command was nice enough to make a big batch of, and she sent us over like 3 or 4 frozen packs, and super convenient and quick to throw in the crock pot to warm up. It's already cooked, so I just threw it in the crock pot to warm it up last night. And we had like a no rain dinner. So definitely, like, if your friends are expecting or about to have a baby, meal trains are phenomenal. We didn't do a meal train this time, but like I said, she did drop off like a couple dinners for us. So just check on your friends that are expecting, and something like that is so helpful, so you can focus on the babies and not have to worry about cooking dinner. So that's what I'm gonna have for lunch today, and then I might go do some editing because I have a couple other vlogs that I need to edit and prep to go up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Also probably gonna do a quick cleanup and reset of the living room, just so it's like fresh when Nathan gets up from nap and not cluttered, and easier just like to get up and play without him being overwhelmed with like toys everywhere. So gonna also do a reset of that. Apparently really rocked these boys, because it is almost 3:20 and Nady is still sleeping. Hi, Sunshine. And so is Rai. So time to get them up and moving. We are spending the afternoon getting outside because we could all use a little bit of sunshine. Also, just an update, our tree is officially gone here, and this one over here, they're just waiting on approval so that they can come and cut it down, because it is way bigger. And then the other one got trimmed, and they did thankfully leave the branch that I wanted, so I will be able to do a swing for Nady-Roo. Also, I don't know if I ever told you guys that we were struggling with brown widows and black widows, and I just found this today. You probably aren't going to be able to see it, but this is definitely like widow webbing right there and right there. So I'm going to have to spray this. Stay away from there, baby. There's spiders, which always scares me with the kids. So Rowdy normally sprays it, but I'm going to have to go through and spray this here in a second. That way we rid any widows that might be hiding in our hose container. So that's unfortunate. I need to get pest control out here again to spray. You're silly.
Yeah.
Whoa! You alright?
Yes. I'm over it.
You're not wet. You're dry. You're okay. Stand back up. So as you can clearly see, it's a lot later, but I wanted to come on here and say that day 1 of Solo Parenting 2 went more successful than I could have imagined. I don't know if it's just because both boys were very well behaved today or what, but we are going to bed tonight with a clean house. We had a home cooked meal. I made potatoes, sausage, peppers and onion, and I roasted it in the oven, and Nady loved it. He must be going through a growth spurt, or he just really liked dinner because he ate like 3 helpings of potatoes and then was going to town on my bowl as well. We made it to the park and we played with friends. Both kids got a bath and I got a shower and a second to myself, and both kids are sleeping right now. So I'd say that it was pretty successful for doing it all on my own, and it just gives me more power to want to do it as the day goes on. And I just like encouragement for those of you who might be in the same boat as I am. You can do it. It's not to say that it wasn't easy, but I did it successfully. So I am about to fill up my water here in a second because breastfeeding, I feel like I'm always thirsty. Still have no appetite, but always thirsty. So I need to fill this up. I'm trying to get better about drinking more plain water. I'm not drinking plain water, but I'm like slowly cutting back on like the water enhancers that I'm using. So if you guys have any suggestions for what you guys use, I hate plain water, but I know like all the dyes are not good for me, and like all the powders that I use. Right now I'm using Crystal Light, and I've been like slowly cutting back on the amount of drops I put in so that it's more plain, just because I know it's better for me, and I haven't had like a plain glass of water in a long time. That's very embarrassing to say. So give me your advice for how you guys cut sugar and how you got yourself to drink more plain water. But I'm gonna go get some rest. Probably Ryland's going to wake up here for a feed, I'm sure, here soon, and he's gonna need a diaper change. And then typically after his next wake up is when I go to bed, because it'll be his long stretch and I know I need to get rest. But yeah, also side note, I just showered. I feel like pregnancy changed my hair texture. Do you guys, anyone who has had babies before, does that happen? I feel like my hair is like curly now. Like I feel like I need to go through and do like the curly hair method, because this is my hair when I get out of the shower. Do you see like the wave to it? And normally I put it's a 10 in and I brush through it with a wet brush, which I haven't done yet, but I feel like it has like some wave and texture to it, which my hair used to be like pin straight. So I'm thinking that I need to like get something to put in it after the shower. What do you guys use? If you have curly hair or like similar texture as me, what do you use? Because I feel like the frizz is real, but also, yeah, there's clearly some wave to that, right? So I don't know, but I'm gonna sign off here. If you guys are enjoying my vlogs, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. It helps me grow my channel. Engage by leaving me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more Hanging with the Herbers and solo parenting vlogs. I'm thinking about doing a morning routine with just me and maybe an evening routine. I also want to do like what we eat in a week. So if those are all things you're interested in, like I said, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss them. And I will see you guys in next time's vlog or video. Bye guys.